Thank you, Aditi. Thank you, Vishal. Vishal. Thank you. I couldn't have given a better introduction for myself than she gave me. We had a little chat, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you again.
अभी ठीक है यहाँ पे सिर्फ ये ब्लॉक है
I had a different plan to start this session, but I can't do anything else but be honest with you and start with something I really believe in and want to share with you. That is called the attitude for gratitude. So we would just start with a quick 2 minutes gratitude practice for as big as being alive and as little as breathing, but very significant experience that happens every moment of our lives. So just a quick request, just sit comfortably and simply loosen up your shoulders, keep your spine straight, take your own time. Thank you. Okay. Before we begin this quick practice, I just have one quick question for all of you. The question is, what comes to your mind when you see or hear or read this word, mindfulness? Just a quick raise of hand so we understand we are on the same page. What comes to your mind when you hear mindfulness at the day?
So what I think about mindfulness is that mindfulness is something which makes you feel satisfied. Like when you have mindfulness, you are satisfied with whatever you have in life. You don't want more, you don't expect more. You just are happy with whatever you have. You are contented and you feel that there's nothing more that you want in life. So your greed will reduce and you will be a better person, a more calm person, a less greedy person.
Beautifully explained, thank you. Anybody else have a different opinion about the word mindfulness? Okay, let me start with a very simple definition and let's keep things very, very simple, okay? Mindfulness is a modern title for the word awareness. Simply being aware, that is all. So during the evolution of human life on the planet, we have really been focused on the authentic nature of being aware. A quick example would be, we all sitting here on this floor, and if we all are aware that we're sitting on the floor, we can see Sudhir talking, we can hear him, strays if that much you are aware of, that is all. Just a quick raise of hand. Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Congratulations, you are mindful already. That is, no, really, this is as simple as it is. Why do we have to complicate things if they are not? Why fix something that is not broken? That's awareness. Knowing what is happening around you, all you have to do to become more self-aware is redirect that awareness towards inside your mind. We'll talk about mindfulness in a moment. For now, let's just quickly thank God and everything else that keeps us alive and express our gratitude. So, close your eyes. Gently, as your eyes are closed, keep your spine straight. Loosen up your shoulders. follow my voice. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let it go. Another inhale and exhale. Another quick deep breath in and exhale. This time, as you inhale, feel this nice music, really making your living experience even more pleasant. As you inhale, feel this nice fresh cold air touching through your nostrils, traveling all the way to your mind, to your body. Observe the rise in your chest as you inhale. I would welcome if teachers also want to join, be delighted, honored. So, inhale. Feel this nice cold breeze traveling all the way through your nostrils once again, traveling through your body, making life possible. And exhale. The next time you take a deep breath in, think about the food you had this morning. Did you grow this food? Did you cook this meal? Did somebody brought it to your table? Think about the entire process of growing that food, making it possible and eatable, and bringing it to you. Imagine how many people were involved into this process. Imagine if you had to do all this on your own. Difficult, right? So take a deep breath in. Next time you exhale, send your gratitude to all those people who made it possible for you to eat this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Did you ever think about this? Every morning, hundreds of people making your life possible, or growing food for you, cooking it for you, putting it to your table. Next time you take a deep breath in, thank the environment for all this free, fresh breeze, this air we can breathe in. This time, hold your breath. Don't exhale. Hold it. When you start to feel uncomfortable, let it go. Can you imagine how difficult it is to survive a moment without breathing? Did you ever have to pay for this? Did you ever think about this? How grateful we are just to be able to breathe? As you exhale, send your love, your gratitude for simply being alive. Thousands of people who were alive yesterday may not be alive today. Be thankful. We had food to eat. We have people to love you, to nurture you, to talk to you, to make your life possible every moment. If that much you know, you are aware and you are grateful, and you're making life possible for yourself. When you are ready, open up your eyes, gently rub your palms together, put your palm on your eyes, look at the world around you. How many people constantly work to make your, mine, and everybody else's life possible? Do you feel a difference? Okay, great. Welcome back to the real world. The next thing I want you to ask yourself, and once again I would request you to close your eyes. You don't have to do a breathing exercise. Just close your eyes. Be honest to yourself. And in response to my question, please raise your hand if the answer is yes. Understood? Okay. How many of you felt anger on the last 2 days or 3 days? For any reason. Keep your eyes closed, please. Nobody has to know. Keep your eyes closed. Raise your hand and be honest to yourself. I'm also raising my hand. Okay. Relax. How many of you in the last 3 days felt lonely? Please keep your eyes closed. You don't want to tell everyone else. Okay. How many of us felt scared in the last 2 days, 3 days? Okay. 2 more questions. And how many of you felt sad, rejected? Okay, let me simplify this question. Rejected does not mean that somebody else, you feel like you don't belong in a certain group, in a certain class, in a certain thinking process, and a thought. Okay, fine. Thank you for being honest. I would raise my hand for all those questions. For all those questions. And we all feel that. So does that mean something is terribly wrong with us? Let's have a conversation. I am trying to figure out the answer for this question. What is wrong with me? Why did I feel lonely? Why did I feel scared? Apparently there was no reason to be scared of. I was. Why did I feel sad? Or why did I feel rejected? And the answer is always with yourself. So let's try and find this answer. Who is really curious to find answers to these questions? Are you all with me on this? Okay, thank you. I love it how you are participating. I would just appreciate a little bit more quietness there on my left, please. Thank you. Can I be your friend? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so you can keep sitting however you are sitting, and let's close our eyes and hold on to one thought. It could be sadness, it could be anger, it could be loneliness, anything you want to hold on. Let's do a little investigation. Let's call it for the lack of a better word. Let's find out why it happened. You did nothing wrong, did you? Why did this happen? Turns out, every day we feel 6 emotions. 6 emotions every day for the majority of the times. Love, sadness, anger, disgust, guilt, and fear. All these 6 emotions, they rule our lives. Now, would you really, if you had a choice, would you want to get rid of all these emotions? You don't want to feel sad, you don't want to feel angry, you don't want to feel disgusted, you don't want to feel lonely. Would you do that? How many of you would do that? Since we are really honest, I hope we are friends already. Yes? Okay. Not really. What if I told you there is no such emotion as negative one? Would you believe me? Emotions are there for positive gain, but the condition is we have to be aware. And that's what this enlightenment is about. If you are aware, 99% of the problems will be solved lightly. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to buy a program. You don't have to buy an expensive gadget or make new friends. You're welcome to make new friends, but that's not a condition to be happy or joyful. But that can be a reason to be miserable. So, let's take anger for example. Imagine a soldier really fighting for his country on the front. Do you think if he is not angry, would he be able to protect this nation, his people? So should we let go of anger? Yes? No. If he is not angry, how would he be able to protect his nation? Can he dodge a bullet? Can he be really aggressive and take on the enemy? Is it possible? So anger seems like it's a friend. Nobody told us this anger could be so helpful. So the point is, we have to be aware when a certain emotion is negative and when a certain emotion is positive. That much is clear. Next time you feel angry, do a little investigation. Okay? I'm aware that some of my friends are not really interested, that's fine. Most of them are, so I'll continue anyway. Next time you feel an emotion which feels like negative, anger for example, or disgust, or regret, or pain, or sadness, or loneliness, or hate, do a quick fact check. Is it a negative emotion, or is it a positive emotion? Yeah, the moment you feel, the example for a negative anger would be, you're walking down the road, let's say, and then there is some, let's just say, some mud because of the rain, and somebody drives and splashes all on the white roads. Feel angry. Yeah? What do you feel like doing? Revenge in some way? Say maybe not so nice things, but it's not your fault. True? And what has happened has happened. Yes? No? But if you be angry, who is the first one to bear the consequences of that? You? So, looks like somebody we don't even know had control in our emotions and how we feel. So this guy drove in such a way, so after my clothes are all muddy, and now I feel angry, and I feel disgusted, I feel fire in the belly, I feel really raged. Who is the commander of this situation in this case? This guy. If you are not aware that this is not my fault, but what happens from the moment now on is my responsibility. Okay? I'll tell you a little story. 7 years ago, I was driving to my workplace. I used to work nights, so I was driving and somebody grazed my vehicle, my car, on the road. And I felt instant rage. I felt like, how come this could happen to me? It's not my fault. All those things I was playing in my mind. And the entire night, so that guy left the scene, and then the entire night during my work hours, I could not focus. As a result of that, I lost a lot of money, thousands of dollars. And eventually the next day, the consequences was like dominoes impact. It kept on happening. And it turns out, there are 7 billion people in the world. And if I could devote one day to somebody else's faults, how many days do I actually have to live for myself? None. I'll be short of days. So what I decided that day is, I control how I feel, nobody else does. Do you want to take control of your emotions? Do you want to decide when and how you feel, regardless of who does what? Yes? Makes sense to you? You all lost? Okay. How I live my life since that day is I do think that 3 things, 2 of which I will share today, 1 maybe in the future. 1, I acknowledge things that I can change. Has anyone heard of this serenity prayer? Anyone? Okay. 1 thing. If you want to leave this place with 1 thing that will change your life, this is that. So pay attention. Accept things that you can change. Clear? And second, have the courage to make that change happen and do it. But also be mindful about things you cannot change. For example, something that happened in the past, you can't change that. With all the money in the world, all the power, क्या आप change कर सकते हो उसको? Can you do that? जब आप उसको change नहीं कर सकते हो और जब आपके पास all the resources you have, you can't do anything. So you decide how you want to feel. You want to crave about this for entire life, for entire week. कि क्यों हुआ, but you cannot change that. So remember 2 things. The third thing I'll tell you maybe in the future. Accept things that has happened and you have no control over. Second, have the courage. जो चीज़ आप change कर सकते हो, go and do it. So somebody, let's say, had a fight with parents. Somebody had an argument with friends. Maybe somebody in your class did not talk to you. Can you change that? अगर आप कर सकते हो, do it. That is where the third thing comes in picture. To know the difference. क्या चेंज कर सकते हो, क्या नहीं चेंज कर सकते हो और कब करना है. अगर ये 3 चीज़ें आपने एक्सेप्ट कर ली, चेंज थिंग्स यू कैन चेंज एंड हैव द करेज टू एक्सेप्ट जो हो चुका है उसको चेंज करके पीछे नहीं भागना. Your life will be changed. I'll tell you a story, and I'll invite my team member Kirtika. We've been working on a lot of things, and we've been really going through all those ideas that how do we make this 40, 50, 1 or 2 hours experience the best of it. But इतने सारे डिस्कशन के बाद हमें लगा कि my idea of the best time can be different. So I want to learn from you. Quick question for all of you. What is the one thing you want to change today? एक चीज़ जो आप अभी change कर सकते हो, you don't like, वो क्या है? And I'll pass on the mic to you. Take 5, 10, 20 seconds. Think about this thing, and we'll change it today if we can. If we cannot, we'll accept it. Either way, problem solved. Think about it. Once you're ready, just raise your hand. The mic will come. Yeah. Sorry, let's respect his courage to speak up, please.
Yes, I want to change my emotions because my mood is very negative. So,
Not clearly audible. Can you repeat the question?
means I want to change my emotions because my emotions is very negative. Means I can't be conformed that at this moment I will be happy or at this moment I will be sad. And it creates a lot of issue in my life.
Okay. Okay. Kritika, can you repeat the second half of the question, please?
So our friend जो मेरे को भी बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है वो ये कह रहे हैं कि समटाइम्स हम बहुत सैड होते हैं, सडनली कभी मूड स्विंग हो जाता है, कभी बहुत गुस्सा आ जाता है, कभी बहुत हैप्पी होते हैं. तो
क्वेश्चन पूछ ली, यू शो द करेज कि आपको फिक्स करना है. सो दैट मीन्स वी हैव द विल पावर. बी थैंकफुल टू योरसेल्फ.
Thanks, sir, and ये जो issue मुझे हो रहा है, this is not from this, it's from last 3 or 4 years.
Okay. Okay.
And today you are here and it's my pleasure that I'm asking this question for this situation. Please, can you help me?
I respect the question and I think ये बहुत लोगों का question होगा.
And excuse me, sir. And जो भी कोई emotion मुझे होता है, and it will stay for long lasting. It will not.
Guys, can we pay attention to this question, please? This might just be your question as well. Sorry.
And the emotion which I will get, it will be for throughout the day or for some 2 or 3 days. Means it will not end up. It will take a long. Means वो ज़्यादा दिन लेता है. जो भी emotions मुझे अगर मैं एक बार 10 हो जाऊँ तो पूरा दिन लेता है. And today morning I have got some sort of memories I have recalled and till now I can't forget it. And still it makes me sad that why did I do or why did this happen?
Okay. 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 I understood your question. ठीक है. हमारे में से किसने लाइट हाउस को देखा फंक्शन करते हुए? लाइट हाउस. दिस इज टू योर क्वेश्चन बट थोड़ा सा elaborate करें. ओके. Okay guys, let's do a quick practical game. Quick practical. All lights off please. And I want to sit here. All lights off. Okay, I wish और ज़्यादा dark होता. But let me just stand behind this pillar. Maybe it'll make more sense what I'm trying to convey. Can you all see me now? Please thank my colleague as well. And if you are kind enough to let us in your school once again, let your teachers and your parents know that we learned something today. Let us see these guys again.
नहीं यहाँ पे एक लाइट है और लाइट है
We have some silence. See, we should be, I think we're really grateful to you, sir, ma'am, for coming here. I thank Sagar sir also for bringing them here. And I am sure you had a lot of learning today, how to control your anger, your stress, how you will manage depression, trauma. There were a lot of questions that you'll ask. And I'm sure if, see, like sir kept on telling that his question may be your question. This is what you need to understand. That when somebody is asking a question, I'm also deriving an answer from that question. But most of you, what I see is, aren't interested in anybody's question, nor do you have any question. This is really bad, I think. And I really appreciate your patience to handle these children. I'm really thankful for everything. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I would want one of the students to come and express your feelings about the session today. Anybody? Anybody who would want to come and express what you learned today and how was the session? Nobody? Anybody who would want to come and express? Gayatri? Yeah, Vineet is here. Come on.
Can I speak from the...
Why don't you come?
Good evening, everyone. I would like to just first of all, before expressing my views, thank you a lot, both of you,
for guiding all of the students, me, even some of the teachers. That actually affected quite a bit of teachers, I feel. So what I felt about this, like this course on the mindfulness, is that there are some things in your mind which you can control, you can't control. Sir gave a brief explanation about all that. But what I really do feel is the best job that Sir did and ma'am did was answering your questions in a way that this group, like this age group, would understand. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people in this world that are ready to have some questions, but answer